Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer combat cards. This season we have the Morvenval Battle Pass with a bunch of Sororitas cards as rewards. Most of them are older cards. The legendary is the Triumph of St. Catherine, which has absolutely awful attack stats until it hits like level 12. So at the max level, suddenly it becomes like one of the most cost-effective cards in the entire roster. This thing is just extremely strong, but pretty much only at the max level. And I guess, well, the one card that, if I were to purchase the Battle Pass that I don't actually have yet is the Sororitas Rhino with Taunt. So that is one that I do not currently have yet. But yeah, accompanying this Battle Pass, there have been a few buffs to certain Sororitas cards. If we go over to the collection, we'll just sort by keyword here to locate them a little bit quicker. So the first one is this one, the Retributor with shields, just only a ranged attack. This one is just 2 points cheaper. Then we got the Sister Superior, also with shields, plus 10 to her ranged attack. The Palatine got plus 5 to both ranged and melee attack stats. The Penitent Engine is down 2 points, down to 49. And then last of all, the Junith Eruita. She got plus 6 to her ranged attack, and then her traits got swapped, so her primary trait is now Inspiring Presence, secondary is Barrage. Kind of an odd change. I guess, yeah, her primary role is just buffing things now, which, of course, Servants of the Emperor have no shortage of cards with Inspiring Presence. Of course, they also have a lot of powerful ranged units, and this was not one that you would typically include if you're just going with an all-ranged deck. Although I will say, she is quite strong, potentially with Belisarius Call as the Warlord. Still is, even with Barrage as the secondary, as long as you do have it unlocked, which is actually a key point, because a lot of newer players will not have that Barrage unlocked, making it a pointless card to include in a Call deck. So, we'll just play a quick match here. And I'm going to be running a full Sororitas deck. Now, with Canoness Viridian, this is my meta deck over here, running some more powerful cards like Curtis Hicks and Trajan Valoris. You can actually build a surprisingly good deck with only Sororitas cards. I remember back in the early stages of the game, there was almost no Sororitas bodyguards that comboed with Canoness, but now there are actually quite a few, some really good ones actually. Obviously the Penitent Engine, which I refuse to upgrade. I don't really like giving Death Blow cards health upgrades because I think their purpose is to die and activate that Death Blow. Same with this one, the little Repentia with Death Blow. We've got 2 cards with shields, so we got the Paragon Warsuit, which has a solid ranged attack as well as melee. We got the newly buffed Palatine, and then we got 2 cards with Taunt. The Sacrosanct, this one is a little bit more on the expensive side for a taunt card, but it can block quite a bit of damage. We got the cheaper Gemini Superia as well. So I think in the past I used to only really use taunt cards if they were very few points, like usually under 10 points. But I've noticed lately that sometimes those cheaper taunt cards just don't have enough health to really reliably protect your bigger units, because the enemies are just doing so much damage, which means that some of these slightly more expensive taunt cards can be more useful. Then finally we got Celestine, which of course is just a really powerful all-around card. The Inspiring Presence will last most of the battle, thanks to her endless secondary trait. So let's go ahead and deploy. Still quite early in the season. I think Servants of the Emperor are actually ranked highest of my factions at the moment. Had to get some last-minute battles in the previous season with a call to get up to Terra. Sounds like we are up against the forces of Chaos, led by the old Abaddon, and he's only running 5 bodyguards. And he's at level 5, mid-level card there. We'll drop the cheap Repentia here first. Okay. And we'll go with Celestine, I think. Right, they've got a healer there. think we'll go with the, we'll see how she does. The Palatine here. Getting buffed up to 74 melee attack. We do have the initiative. They've got Inspiring Presence on the field as well. Some interesting cards that don't actually see too often. So what are we going for here? I guess, yeah, sure. We'll just go with the melee attack. This deck has a little bit of flexibility. We could maybe throw in 1 or 2 ranged attacks if we're up against a powerful melee deck. Alright, the death blow's going off here. Boom. We get an extra attack in. 56 damage over there. But wow, that War Dog Carnivore is looking pretty scary. It's already at 145 melee. Wow, that's, well, thanks to the Inspiring Presence from the Scrivener there. Now this is where I think, yeah, the taunt cards will actually come in handy though. So let's go like this. We do want to keep the Palatine alive. She's a pretty decent damage dealer, so we'll be able to knock out their Inspiring Presence. Not quite able to kill anything else though. A lot of damage coming in, but a lot of it blocked over there. And of course, once the lowest health card here, which is the taunt one, dies, we'll be able to get an extra attack in. Ooh, anti-infantry there, but not quite enough. 52 damage to the War Dog, and we should be able, well, if we can drop the Penitent Engine, which, yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and drop that right now. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't think we have enough. Okay, I lied. Okay, so, yeah, lots of damage there. 137 from the Penitent Engine, swinging real hard. And, okay, last shield goes down on the Palatine. With the anti-infantry, I think Fabius Bile will be able to kill her, which will give one of our other cards an extra attack. They got the Lord of Virulence there in the right lane. Poison. They didn't actually kill the Palatine because they went ranged. So yeah, we can just keep swinging. Boom, Fabius Bile goes down, unfortunately. Oh. Celestine goes down to the poison, giving one of our cards an extra attack, and it goes to the Palatine there. So, yeah, they're going melee. Here comes the death blow. Boom. Abaddon very low, and he gets finished off by the extra attack. So, yeah, that was pretty good. Didn't even have to use all my bodyguards there. And, yeah, it's always fun going with a thematic deck like that. Not always the best strategy, but I think this one would work quite well, and yeah, I think I might as well just use this. It's a reasonably fast deck, I think, with all the extra damage you're dealing. Yeah, I might just see how far this one can get this season, just to go along with the theme of the Battle Pass. But let me know if there's any other specific Warlord or deck build you'd like me to cover. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.